Hi and welcome. What is BillyBounce Basketball? BillyBounce Basketball is an 8-week learn to play before you play season for kids aged 5 to 8 years, to complete prior to participating in competitive recreation leagues. We're changing the way kids are introduced to basketball and sport around the world. BillyBounce is like nothing you've ever seen before because it's not just about a series of basketball drills. We create experiences and memories for kids and families. BillyBounce Basketball is the world's first fully systemized basketball introduction program for children aged 5 to 8 years. What this means is that we provide a non-threatening environment for kids to learn to play and enjoy basketball at a fundamental level. We start sporting journeys. Today I'm going to show you a better way to get more kids starting on their sporting journeys with you in just 45 minutes a week. If you want to get more children playing in your leagues and families walking through your doors, then this is something you're going to want to see. In this presentation, I'm going to share with you how to bring you the world's most dynamic and engaging learn to play sporting experience for kids, which will exceed the expectations they'll have as a customer without expecting you to spend hours and hours every year on planning, training, and advertising. It's like being able to put your basketball program success on cruise control. The number one question we get asked about BillyBounce, because it's so unique, is how does it work? It's time to address that question. My step-by-step methods, systems, processes, and strategies have all been designed and proven to address this goal and have passed with flying colours. Can you imagine never having to worry about attracting more children and families to your programs, or being concerned about how good your coach's delivery of the Learn to Play program is? What would that do for your mindset and organisation on a daily basis? You just want a program to run like clockwork each term. I'm going to share how we can make this happen for you. The truth is, I wasn't always a specialist coach in the entry-level athlete arena. In fact, the first time I tried to coach little kids, I couldn't keep their attention. It was like trying to round up cats. I was a professional basketball player who had to learn to coach at this level. I was much like you. I knew I wanted to make a difference, but there was nothing in the marketplace anywhere in the world that specifically dealt with the brand new athlete, the beginner, the first timer. I set about to change that on a global scale, so everyone else didn't have to try and figure out the tricks and secrets to attracting and keeping kids engaged and entertained while in your program. Through a lot of trial and error, I've developed a proven set of systems that attract and engages kids and families. These are the systems I've used to influence and engage children and families around the world. You see, we're not just a coach, an employee, or a program deliverer. We are memory creators. And this is why everything we've created through these programs is about creating positive memories. I want you to imagine this scenario with me. There's two 45-minute blocks of court time that's allocated to these BillyBounce programs every week of each term. One block is for 5 and 6-year-olds, and the other is for 7 and 8-year-olds. Your marketing is attracting children and families to this program. The coaches are trained, they're enthusiastic, and the children and families are fully engaged. They complete the BillyBounce Learn to Play Before You Play program. Then they participate in your leagues and other offered programs for years to come. They're part of your community. If you're watching this presentation, you're looking to improve the child acquisition or child recruitment challenge. As of today, you'll have the knowledge about this tried and tested program, and you'll be that much closer to implementing a program that will start many kids' sporting journeys. We are here as a company to bring you the world's most dynamic and engaging sporting experience for kids, and to exceed the expectations you have as a delivery partner with us. Think about it. How amazing would it be to have access to a complete turnkey system that will get more kids and families engaged in your programs and leagues? The exact strategies, tips, and systems that will virtually ensure your success, and ultimately give you the ability to create first positive exercise memories for kids in your community. What our partners find the most valuable features are that BillyBounce is the only system that comes equipped with comprehensive lesson plans in 3 different 8-week modules, which allows you to know that children and parents will be constantly engaged in every session. Each 8-week module takes the athlete and coach on a completely different experience, but will achieve the same outcomes. Our extensive video library, featuring over 180 videos of drills that will allow you to relax, knowing that the delivery of the program will be predictable and world-class every time. Our detailed yet simple operational manuals, featuring our systems and checklists, which allows you to ensure that your current and forward planning of all programs is professionally managed and maintained. And last but not least, our online Coach the Coaches videos, so your team of coaches can get quickly up to speed with our program and receive exposure to all the delivery secrets we've developed. Everything we do has been designed around the focus of one experience, one ball, one child at a time. Let's talk about the court where the program will be held. Whether you call it a gym, a stadium, a rec centre, the most important part to remember about this court is that it now becomes a sanctuary for everyone involved in the program. We don't know what's happening in the lives of those who join us for the program, but what we do know is this: they've decided to entrust us to create some positive memories for their child. They're probably new to the sport and they've invested money for this experience. In some cases, this may be the biggest thing that a child in your group will ever get to do. Let's make them shine. We allow kids and parents to learn to play together and provide an opportunity for them to collectively forget about the outside world for 45 minutes each week. We know that not all parents are ex-athletes, so we provide the BillyBounce experience to engage and educate both carers and children and allow them to further develop their relationships with their child. Program structure. How does it work? Broken into systems and modules, the structure of the program allows the gradual development of fundamental basketball skills. Over the course of 8 sessions, a coach will guide the athlete through a series of timed drills. The athletes participate in drills, fun tasks, experiences, and modified games, all of which are designed to help pick up the very basics of basketball. BillyBounce Basketball is aimed at all beginners. There are 3 sets of 8-week modules. These are not levels, they are simply different experiences. If a child wants to stay on with BillyBounce after their 8 weeks are completed, that doesn't mean they're going to be repeating the same program. Rather, they'll join the next group of athletes and proceed through program 2, a different set of lesson experiences. Different experience, same outcomes. This cyclical format for the delivery of education allows the same learning outcomes to be delivered through different experiences. The structure of the program allows it to be run in any community anywhere in the world. I want to share some of the amazing things we've developed with you today. Amazing thing number 1, our 8-week experiences. As we just mentioned, our 8-week curriculums don't get harder, they're different. All designed to help the brand new athletes in our sport achieve spectacular outcomes, so they gain the confidence to start playing the game in your league and to enable any children repeating to get a completely different experience, but achieve the same outcomes. We also have different 8-week curriculums for the 7 and 8-year-olds. Brand new 8-week curriculums will be available each year, so your program's content and your coach's delivery will remain fresh and dynamic. You need a proven lesson strategy and formula, timed lessons, and multifaceted, engaging drills, or you're going to end up with disengaged kids standing around. Amazing thing number 2, BillyBounce coaches. A BillyBounce coach isn't necessarily someone who has ever coached before, or even someone who has ever played, because the program isn't about refining technique. Rather, it's about developing an affinity for the game. The coaches can be anyone over the age of 16 with energy and enthusiasm. The athletes will be engaged with BillyBounce. He's the head coach, the star. The BillyBounce coaches simply convey the message and the training. And finally, amazing thing number 3, we coach the parents. It's important that the parents are on the court with the kids each week as part of the drills. You're breaking down that barrier of the white sideline. We teach parents about the game so that they can get involved and start their coaching career when the time is right. Parents also learn about how they're expected to behave and what it means to be supportive and productive in our environment. Hi, I'm Bruce Holgren, and this is BillyBounce. My BillyBounce Basketball Learn to Play Before You Play programs have provided thousands of children with their first positive basketball and sporting experiences. This program includes the world's most comprehensive material on basketball for entry-level athletes. So if you really want to increase participation for the children in your community and engage their parents into long-term relationships with your organisation, and improve the confidence in these children and watch them grow as a person, and build a strong community foundation through branding and word of mouth, and best of all, help people give back to their community by learning how to coach this age group, then I truly believe you found what you're looking for. The BillyBounce Basketball Learn to Play Before You Play programs have been tested and proven to work. How powerful is a mascot? When you think of Disneyland, what do you think of? A collection of buildings in a theme park? Or a mouse? Basketball is one of the most popular sports on the planet, and until now, we didn't have a mascot. Until now. Who is BillyBounce? BillyBounce is our mascot, and he's been specifically developed so the kids have someone to relate to. He's the basketball bug. He's cute, kids and parents love him, and he's ageless. People will always remember who BillyBounce is. This is the strategy we're following by having our own mascot and superstar coach. We are very pleased to announce that BillyBounce will soon be joined by his female counterpart head coach, BindyBounce. Stay tuned. Our goal is to make BillyBounce and BindyBounce the mascots for the sport around the world. Every athlete will receive a smaller size basketball, size 5, featuring the BillyBounce logo, and a t-shirt with the BillyBounce logo to get them involved and excited about BillyBounce. Investment and involvement. BillyBounce is a licensed program. We've created an entry-level package that makes getting involved simple. Introducing our rookie package, featuring an 8-week module for 5 and 6-year-olds, an 8-week module for 7 and 8-year-olds. All training is provided online. Our exclusive operations manual, program checklists, marketing documents, activity pages, t-shirt art so you can use your own supplier if you like. We expect you to use BillyBounce Basketball for your programs, so we'll provide you special pricing on our exclusively designed size 5 BillyBounce Basketballs. Your investment to get started immediately with BillyBounce Basketball is just $497. Athletes enroll and pay you, the licensee, to participate in this program, anywhere from $0 fully funded, or typically $100 per child for the 8-week program. You can completely run this program in a 90-minute block, 2 by 45-minute sessions, but we typically run on a 2 by 1 hour schedule to allow crossover. For example, having 2 sessions consecutively at 8:30 and 9:30. Program 1 would run from 8:30 to 9:15 or any suitable time. This fits well with the age demographics of 5 and 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds. Additionally, you may want to run the program more than once a week. Summary. By creating a safe, non-competitive, learn to play before you play learning environment, we at BillyBounce Basketball foster and develop a love and appreciation for basketball in its most basic form. By supporting kids' basketball education in a fun, family-facing manner, we are able to start sporting journeys at the very root. Influencing children, families, and coaches through our program, we lay the foundations for the love of sport and for basketball. Action. We want to speak to you. Here's how the process works. We want to book a BillyBounce Basketball discovery call with you, a phone call where we can discuss the opportunity in more detail. This BillyBounce Basketball discovery session will take about 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll be speaking with me or an expert member of my team. I'll be helping you identify the steps that need to be taken and help you put together a strategy to start your very own program. We typically work with 4 types of delivery providers: park and recreation professionals, community centres and clubs, venue operators, league operators. We want to know that together we're a good fit, because this is crucial to achieve the results we both want and to work with you for the long term. First step is to send an email so we can lock in a private discovery session. And this phone call is necessary to determine 1, that we can help you, and 2, that you're ready to get started on this journey. Please send an email to team@billybounce.com and provide the following information. In the subject line, please contact BillyBounce Program. Your name, your organisation, your phone number, your email address, and the best time to call. And if there's a message you'd like to add, please feel free. We'll solidify your discovery call on the calendar right away. On the discovery call, we'll figure out what you want to achieve and how to make it happen. And at the end of the call, one of 2 things will happen. 1, you'll either be a fit and we'll extend an invitation to work with us as one of our licensed delivery partners, or 2, if it's not a good fit, that's totally okay too. There'll be no hard feelings or obligation or anything of that sort. Please send an email to team@billybounce.com to start the process, and we'll see if we're a good fit for working together. We are willing to spend the one-on-one time needed in order to provide you with results. So if you feel like this is right for you, go ahead and take action right now. This is Bruce Holgren signing off. Talk with you soon.